By the late 2700s, humanity was no longer free. Vampires had ruled the surface for centuries. The winged elite soared through crimson skies like gods, while the non-winged policed the streets below, feeding on what remained of human cities. Every rebellion had failed. Every hero had been drained. The world's population dwindled to less than 50 million. Humanity's final remnants dug themselves into the earth, building vast underground warrens beneath the ruins of their lost world. But the vampires followed. They always found them. That was when humanity did what it always does best: adapt. The year was 2764 when Project Seraphim began. In the underground city known as Black Bastion, scientists and engineers gathered under one directive: forge soldiers who no longer need blood, warmth, or mercy. The lead scientist was Dr. Kian Arcturus, a cyberneticist haunted by loss. His daughter had been taken by the vampires during a raid on the lower tunnels. He hadn't spoken her name in decades. Kian's experiments began with neural grafting, connecting synthetic nerves to organic ones, merging man with metal. But most subjects didn't survive. Dr. Arcturus recording log: 51 attempts, 51 deaths. The body rejects the machine. The soul rejects the cold. Until one didn't. Test subject 52, later named Seraph-01, survived the integration. Her heartbeat slowed, but did not stop. Her nervous system fused with the alloy implants. She opened her eyes with faint red pupils glowing from her neural link. Seraph-01, Dr. Arcturus, am I still human? Arcturus quietly, you are what humanity needs to be. The transformation spread. Hundreds volunteered, men and women who had lost everything. Soldiers, scavengers, orphans. Each underwent the Black Crucible procedure. 1. Both arms replaced with bionic constructs from the shoulders down. 2. Legs replaced from the knee down with reinforced titanium graphene limbs. 3. Spinal neural ports embedded into the base of the skull, connecting them to their armor systems. 4. Emotional dampeners installed to suppress fear and pain. When they awoke, they were no longer soldiers. They were weapons. The scientists called them the Seraphim Corps, but they called themselves the Iron Angels. Seraph-01, we do not fear the dark anymore. We are the dark. Not everyone agreed with their creation. The Council of Flesh, an alliance of human purists, condemned the Iron Angels, calling them abominations. Council leader, in trying to defeat the vampires, you've become them. Cold, immortal, unfeeling. Arcturus, better a cold heart than a dead species. The Council tried to shut down Project Seraphim, but by then it was too late. The Iron Angels had already taken command of the underground defense grid. When vampire scouts breached the tunnels near Black Bastion, the Iron Angels fought for the first time. The battle lasted 6 minutes. Over 200 vampires died. Not one angel fell. The purists fell silent after that. In the years that followed, the Iron Angels became legend. They trained without sleep, fought without hesitation. They developed their own creed, a doctrine they called the Code of Silence. We are not men. We are the price of their mistakes. We do not live to breathe. We live to end the rain. The Iron Angels replaced the old world's armies. They became humanity's vanguard, the only ones strong enough to fight on the surface under vampire rule. But there was one thing even Dr. Arcturus feared. Arcturus, final log, year 2812. The more human we erase, and if we forget why we fight, we may become the very monsters we swore to destroy. When the first Iron Angel strike team emerged on the surface in full black armor, The vampires of the lower districts thought they were demons. They weren't wrong. Their leader, Seraph 01, raised her bionic arm toward the crimson sky, cables gleaming like veins of steel. Seraph 01, we were born from their cruelty. Now we will be their end. And thus began the war that would one day bring Absalom and Zale back into the story. A war where gods and machines would clash for the soul of Earth.